Welcome back to Kwesi Bowl TV. Thank you for joining me on LFC Vibes. This is the show that we talk anything and everything about Liverpool. Today, we're going to discuss what happened between Wolves and Liverpool for the FA Cup replay. A few pointers that we will talk about, and then a few little things that have been going on for Liverpool in terms of the sale or partial investment or whatever Liverpool is going on with Liverpool right now. But please share, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Please comment, agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. Just show some love. All right, guys. So Wolves versus Liverpool match. Klopp decided to do something new. He made about 8 changes. So the lineup was, of course, Kelleher, gave Alisson a break. On the right side, he put Milner. And the 2 center backs was Konate and Gomez, and then Tsimikas for Robo. Okay, let's just say he did 4-3-3, which is the 3 midfielders was, of course, Stefan Besic playing the 6, and then Keita and Thiago playing the 2 number 8. And then the front 3 was Gakpo playing through the middle, Elliott on the right, and then Carvalho on the left. It looked like a 4-3-3, but I believe it tends to switch into a 4-2-3-1, especially when we are defending, and then not just defending, but when we are in a transition, basically. I think I should use the word transition. When you're in transition, the formation looked more like a 4-2-3-1. Now, one thing that I saw for sure, I can't be sure that he changed the formation based on the personnel he used. However, one thing that I can say for sure is he did not allow them to press too much. There was a few times that we pressed, but it wasn't gung-ho pressing that we are used to. And then the high line was basically nowhere to be found. A couple of times we did push up, but that's just because we are on attack. It was very refreshing because the crazy thing is we beat them 1-0 with not conceding, right? Of course, 1-0, there's no conceding. But I'm saying that the fact that we were able to stay compact, stay focused defensively, where I don't remember anybody getting beat so many times. Yes, what's his name? Adama Traore had a couple of times where he had some crosses, but it wasn't any danger in the crosses. It was mostly, okay, I got the cross, then the defenders, the center backs, Konate especially, and Gomez were able to just, head it out without being in a danger position. They, especially in the second half, they had a lot of the ball, and I think that's something that we need to talk about. But in the first half, Gakpo playing, he was able to hold the ball. Yes, his attacking prowess is not there yet based on how Liverpool plays. It's not sexy, it's not fancy like when Diaz came in last January. But one thing that I saw was that when he never lost the ball when they went long ball and he held the ball in. His holding is immaculate. That one helped us because the fact that he was holding the ball allowed everybody to draw toward him. So we're able to control the midfield even much better and still stay compact compared to what happened at Brighton, right? And then the second half, when Klopp took him out and brought Salah and Jones to do the regular 4-3-3 by playing Salah through the middle, we lost our edge a little bit. They had more of the ball than what was happening in the first half, because the first half we were controlling the ball. A lot of times we were controlling the ball on their side of the field. But when Salah came in and we play him through the middle, it showed us where the weaknesses are. And I think Klopp was trying to show people, it's just me assuming, that he said, you see, it's not just the midfield. The forwards can't hold the ball. And that is because we're playing long ball to them. That is not their best attribute. So I think Gakpo playing through the middle makes a lot of sense for us to be able to slow the game down rather than just launching and launching and launching. And then if you bring Nunes in, then you could put Nunes on the left. Gakpo holds the ball, Nunes comes in at full speed, he will be more of a threat. Same thing with Salah on the right side. And I think if we do that with a real number 10, that will even be much, much better and easier and efficient. The 4-3-3 is too much attack. When you lose the ball is coming straight through the middle again. Now, when you have runners, like we always said, it makes it easier to play that. But when you don't have those runners, I like how we played today. It was very, very compact, very basic, simple. Nobody had to do any more than what they had to do. Keita was on point. Thiago was controlling the midfield because now he had 2 people with legs that can run. So it gave him more time to control the ball. yes, when he doesn't have the ball, he lacks a little bit. Him chasing the ball a lot of time gets to him. That's why I say the 4-3-3 should not be played. And everybody have said that. So we continue. But the goal earlier, that shot was perfect. Oh my God. I don't know if there was a deflection, but you could tell from his emotions that he heard everything everybody's been saying through the spaces and whatever. But he played so well. I was very impressed with what he did today because the game came very slow to him. He was able to put pressure on them. He was able to run through the channels. He was able to come back because he's not just running aimlessly like he usually does when we play the regular 4-3-3. That's what I'm saying. When we were in transition, the formation looked like a 4-2-3-1. So it makes it easy to come back because you always have somebody there to cover for you. And the fact that we use people with legs made it even more easier for everybody. Stefan Basic, I have to give this kid some props. This guy, I'm telling you, man, this kid is going to be special. And I hope we take our time to groom him, but this kid is ready. I will love Klopp to play him against Chelsea. Let him go through those firing squad because that is how he's going to grow. Even if you give him 45 minutes, let's see what he's going to do. You still got Fabinho on the bench that need that good 45 minutes because when Fabinho came in the second half, he did pretty well. He was able to stay compact. He didn't have to run all over the place. He had the center backs, he helped them a lot because when the ball was coming, every ball they were throwing at us, he was right there in the middle. And if one of the center back was out of position, he was there to cover. So I was very impressed with what we did today. Of course, this is not how Liverpool is, and it's going to get better or it's going to get worse. But I hope Klopp sees some changes there and stop playing this high line. At least if you're going to keep this 4-3-3, stop playing high line. Just let the game flow, keep it basic. Let's frustrate the teams. And we need some speed. So Nunes coming back is important because if we're going to play like this, we need somebody with speed. Salah alone is not going to work. If you got two people with speed, then you hit these teams with fierce counterattack. I promise you, they're not going to be attacking you as much. But then we move on. I guess the next match is against Brighton, and we're going to Amex Stadium again. Oh, it's going to be different this time, Brighton. It's going to be different. But on Saturday, we got Chelsea who are coming to Anfield. I think that's the perfect time. Liverpool need this. We need our fans back. Everybody's been sad this couple of weeks, but, because of the news we heard over the weekend, there was that, and I segue to the sale of the club or the investment of the club. We heard that there's a Qatari investment group that is not the same QIS like the PSG people, but they're all under the same umbrella. So, but I said there's a group that are very, very interested, and they want to come in. I guess there's a big meeting on Thursday where they come into Anfield or they come into Liverpool or England, do some more talking and more inquiries on what's going on. This thing, from what we're hearing, is moving way faster than what people expected. A lot of people think this was going to be done by January. It wasn't done. Some people are thinking it's going to be done by the summer. And some people are thinking it's going to be done before this summer or even sooner. So we will see, there's a lot of news coming from that side of the world. And they're saying that there's QIS is for PSG, but this one is QIA, who are very, very interested. So we will see. Liverpool owners want $4 billion, anywhere between $3.5 billion to $4 billion. We will see if they will take their offer. We'll see what Klopp can do with a lot of money because the man has never had that kind of money. And the thing is that people also need to be careful. If you got owners like these people who people are assuming going to take us, Klopp has to be careful knowing that they are not there for you to grow, take a long time to grow a team or build a team, I should say. Because if they give you 300 to 400 million to spend, we want result right away. So you can't be second to City or anybody else. And they are very competitive between them, that culture, like QIS is very competitive with Etihad, those groups, they are very, very competitive. They compete against each other a lot. So they're not going to give Klopp 400 million and have him come second or go to Champions League and come in a runner-up. So there's also that pressure that's going to build. But we know this manager can do it. He may have to change his tactics. He may have to change his philosophy a little bit to accommodate the type of players that these guys will want, because they will be able to finance any player that Liverpool wants. So and clubs sometimes do not like these big ego players. So we will see. But if that's true, my contact said there is talks. There is definitely talks. Are they going to buy that one? That's where I'm clueless like everybody else. But for sure, there is talks going on. And it's not just them. There's a couple of American investors, and of course, there was that German investor, but also the Dubai and the Saudi are also talking. But right now, from what I've heard, is the QIA people are the ones who are like fully engaged with the owners. So we will see. And if it happens, hey, good things. I know some people are not happy with it because they don't want to be owned by a state, but at the end of the day, it's what's best for Liverpool. Anyway, guys, and in terms of transfers, club says possibly not. The man has started smiling again. I'm very happy to see him smile, but he needs to change his behaviors. And it's funny how today nobody saw a picture of Pep. But I digress. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me at LFC Vibes. Please share, subscribe, like, comment, agree, disagree with me, show me some love. Let me know. All right, guys. Crazy Bold, Archie, Boost.